How you going, guys? It's Justin Allen here with my Good Advice channel, here to give you good advice for a better future. Alright, today I'm talking about the Maverick 2, the zoom. So I'm just giving my review about it. I've had a Spark before, so I've had experience with flying a drone before. So guys, with the charger, you can only charge one at a time. So it is a long process to charge them all, but you can go on eBay for around $28. You can get a aftermarket part that can charge all four at the same time. And when I was setting this up, I wasn't sure on how to charge the remote, and it comes with this lead here, and it doesn't fit in here and it doesn't fit down there. So I had to work out, you just need to put this adapter on. After you've downloaded the app on your phone, so you want to start flying, and then they want you to follow the prompts to go to the DJI store and start buying their products, and I had to log out and go to the app again, the app store, and then redo it again, so then I could start flying. And they want you to buy the insurance for $180, which is optional, but it doesn't cover you with everything. If the drone you have to have that back. If you lose the drone, you won't be able to be covered, but if you have it back and there's an issue, you can send it off to get repaired. But if you've lost the drone and you don't know where it is, it's disappeared in the middle of nowhere and you can't find it, forget it. So you've got to weigh up your options with that insurance. I found the camera is fantastic. This zoom is a very good idea how you can zoom in and out on the right toggle. Just on this toggle here you can zoom in and out, and this one makes the gimbal go up and down. Very, very good, and it's got some extra settings that it doesn't have on the Spark. And I found this one, like the propellers are a bit noisier than the Spark, and I would have to say I've ordered the safety guards for the propellers. I recommend getting it. It's around $25 to $35 on eBay, and it'll make the drone look bigger, and you can be able to see it easier in the sky. And it does have the settings on it when you can set it for when it gets too close to something, or just automatically stop a person or something. But I found like it only works when it's at the front, when you're hitting something. But if you hit it side on or the back, the sensors aren't working. I watched a YouTube clip and they said if you put it on the tripod setting, so it's only if you're going really slow, what's the point? I found it would be very good, but it does say in the instructions that you can only go to 120 meters by law, and you can override it on the settings on your phone, but I think 120 meters personally is just too low. That is, that's just hardly, what's the point of getting a drone to hardly go off the ground? It's like having a Lamborghini and you can only do 100 k's. What's the point? Anyway, I think the camera is fantastic, and it's much better. I found when I'm used to the Spark, and the Spark is very zoomy, very quick to accelerate. This was a bit slow, and it tends to go fast forwards or backwards, but going left or right, it's very slow. But with the Spark, it can go boom just as fast in either direction, forwards, backs, left or right. So I found that to be a bit different. It does go a little bit faster when you're going flat out, but it takes a while to get to that high speed. I did find that it does, when you're flying it, when you're cornering, it's a lot different with the Spark. The Spark you can sort of motion on zoom, and this one it's more if you want to turn left or right, not to do the angling. I'd have to say this one's much better for the camera, and much better, it's not so jerky. Like in the Spark, it's so jerky. When you get the recording shot, you can see it in the shot that it's all jerky, and it sort of ruins the shot. But I found this one much better for recording than the Spark. But overall, I think the Spark is pretty good. The price is about $600, and it's cost me $2,250, plus you've got to pay $25 for the safety guards, and I recommend getting them. They're not that expensive. With the Spark, I find it's much better flying it with that. You feel more safer. And with the Spark, I actually, when I was flying it down the road, I got it caught in a tree. I wasn't looking at the height, and I just didn't go over the gum tree, and it went in the tree, and I had to get it down with a stick. And when it fell, it was about at least 15 meters or at least around that, and it went bang, and I was surprised that it didn't break. It just broke the propeller guards. Two of them were destroyed, and you can buy them, not that expensive, on eBay, but I have had a look. There's 2 copies of them. One, there's a cheap rip-off copy that it's a very lightweight. They're normally like $6-7, including shipping, so it's very cheap on the price, but they're not as strong. The original DJI propeller guards are much stronger, so keep that in mind. And with this one, I think it's fantastic. It's very good for YouTube. I'd recommend this one for YouTube over the Spark, but the Spark for value for money is much better. So I'll take it out now and get some flying done.